Hi, my name is Jonathan Broughton. I'm the founder of Lat26, and today we're going to be talking about Lat26 Nano Ceramic. What is Lat26 Nano Ceramic? Nano Ceramic is a very strong coating that has recently come out of the market about 2.5 years ago. First to the automotive industry and now into the marine industry. The advantage of the ceramic is that it lasts a year. As where polymers usually last anywhere from 3 weeks to 6 months at the longest, ceramic coatings can last over a year, up to or over a year in real world conditions. The nice thing about nano ceramics are its ability to repel exhaust, contamination, black streaks to a much higher degree than any existing polymers on the market today. There are several ceramics that have come into the marine industry in the last 2.5 years. A lot of these ceramics are automotive ceramics that have been relabeled for the marine industry. Now, some have been created for the marine industry, like ours. Ours was created specifically for marine paints, marine gel coats, and the marine environment, not only for protection in the marine environment, but also application in the marine environment. A lot of ceramics out there are designed to be applied in ideal conditions. Ideal meaning a garage, some warehouse that is temperature controlled where you have ideal conditions to apply it so that the ceramic properly cures onto the surface. Unfortunately, in the marine environment, that is not always possible. In fact, in most situations, that's not possible at all. You have to apply it in the conditions where the vessel is, and that means in high humidity and high heat. And that's what Lat26 Nano Ceramic does. It was designed for high heat and high humidity environments to be applied and properly cured in those environments. Lat26 Nano Ceramic has a 1-year real-world warranty. And that's important because of the fact that there are a lot of warranties out there, but they have certain conditions. Our ceramic was designed for real-world testing in the marine environment, and it will last up to a year. Lat26 Nano Ceramic can be used on multiple surfaces, but primarily designed for marine paints and marine gel coats. They can be applied to white or dark surfaces. Lat26 Nano Ceramic was designed to repel marine exhaust, marine contamination, salt water, and provide excellent UV protection in the marine environment. For demonstration purposes today, we're going to be looking at this paint panel here. Now, this has been painted with All Grip, a nice, very ubiquitous marine paint in the yachting industry and also in the marine recreational industry. We're going to go ahead and prep this. We'll be applying the ceramic, and then we'll be showing you how to wipe it off and how to reapply. So let's start off with the preparation for this panel. I'm going to start with Lat26 All-Purpose Clean. I'm going to use this to clean off the dirt on the surface. Lat26 All-Purpose Clean does a great job of removing a lot of contamination, especially when it comes to anything that's got carbon in it, when it comes to exhaust, or when it comes to black streaks, or just general contamination. All-Purpose Clean does a fantastic job of really removing any of that contamination. That includes any waxes or sealants. So, as a helpful reminder, if you do have a polymer on there and you do want to reapply, now that we've cleaned the surface with All-Purpose Clean, we're going to go ahead and prep it for the ceramic coating. In this case, I'm just going to spray it. A little bit of prep spray. This prep spray, all it is 50% distilled water and 50% denatured alcohol. We're using this to remove any additional contamination. It's important that all contamination is off of the surface. We want to make sure it's perfectly clean because the nano ceramic will chemically bond to the surface. It's going to chemically bond to the patina of the paint that provides its long-lasting abilities. All right, here we have a Lat 26 Nano Ceramic. This is our 4-ounce version. As you can see, it comes into a nice aluminum bottle. This is great for working out in the marine environment, especially in shipyards or any other areas where you might be applying this. If it drops on the ground, nice thing is it'll just bounce. It's not going to shatter on you. Now, as you can see, we have a nice little dropper inside, which allows you to control the amount of ceramic that you put on your applicator. Here I've got a small applicator we're going to go ahead and use for this demonstration, and I'm going to apply drops. You don't need to apply a lot. There we go, just put on a few drops. Got the top of it saturated a little bit, and now we're going to go ahead and apply. Nano ceramic goes on very, very, very thin. You're going to want light, some sort of lighting, reflecting on the surface as you apply. This is going to be important so that you can see that you're actually putting it on. You'll feel some resistance as you're applying it. I like to apply it in one direction if possible, but you can go back and forth. The nice thing about this product is it goes a long way. 4 ounces will cover about 1,200 square feet. That's 300 square feet per ounce. If you're not getting that kind of coverage on a coating, you're probably using too much. So really just watch how much you're using. You just want enough to cover the surface. We're not talking about any thickness here. This is a nano ceramic. There is no thickness to this all. As soon as you can see that film coming across the surface, that's your coating. That's all you need. No thickness at all. You just want to make sure that you've got the surface covered. Okay, so we've applied our first coat. Now we're going to take a clean microfiber. You can use any type you want. I'm just going to use this yellow one here, preferably new, and you're going to start to wipe the surface. Now when it comes to nano ceramic, you want to do a lot of wiping. You can wipe circular like this. You can wipe crosshatch like this. But you're gonna wanna wipe. And when I say wipe, you're really gonna wanna wipe. You're almost polishing the surfaces. In fact, in a way, you are polishing the top of the surface. The more you wipe, more shine is gonna be introduced to the paint. Now don't worry, you're not wiping everything off. Again, this is a nano ceramic. It's getting into the paint. It's chemically bonding with the patina of the paint. Provides that incredible shine and that incredible protection. There is no thickness to this product. Nothing to the point of really being able to feel it anyway. I always say you can't really wipe enough when it comes to nano ceramic. You really want to wipe it. It's not like a wax or a polymer. And in those cases, you're just basically wiping off the residue and you're done. In this case, you're not. You're polishing the surface, so you really want to wipe. That's the most important thing, is the amount of wiping you do. And another thing you want to do is finish off in one direction. There we go. And there you go. You've got one coat on. Now, applying multiple coats. Once you've applied one coat and you've wiped it off, you can go right on top of it with another coat if you wish. However, we have found what works best for a true second coat is to allow this to cure for 1 day, approximately 12 hours, before applying the second coat. Once you've allowed the first coat to dry, once again, you want to get an applicator pad. Applicator pads will last approximately 45 minutes, perhaps an hour, before the surface will start to get hard. That's the product, the nano ceramic, starting to cure on the surface. When that happens, you need to toss this and get a new one. You always want to freshen up within 30 to 45 minutes of these applicator pads. Very important. When you start this project, you don't want to stop in the middle of it. Once again, I like to apply in the same direction. Again, there's no thickness to this. And once again, a clean rag. And you'll want to wipe. You don't want to leave this on the surface too long before wiping. I generally say a good rule of thumb is about 5 minutes or less when it comes to wiping. If you wait too long, it will cure on you and it'll be hard to wipe off the residue. If that does happen, you can apply a coating right on top, and this will help in removing the product. So the product itself can help remove any accidentally cured product on the surface. Remember, a lot of wiping. This is the second coat we're putting on the next day, allowing that 12 hours to go by so that first coat really gets cured on there. This will provide a true second coat to the surface. After wiping thoroughly and really polishing out the shine of the ceramic, I'm going to go ahead and do another wipe on the same direction. And then we've applied our second coat. Once you've applied the coating, you really want to wipe this off, and you want to wipe it off fairly quickly. I usually have a rule: if it's colder than 70 degrees, then you can wipe it off within 5 minutes or less. If it starts to get warmer than 70 degrees, anything from 70 to 80 degrees, you really want to wipe it off within 60 seconds. So I have a 60-second rule for application. However much you can apply of the product in 60 seconds, and then you want to go back and start to wipe. As the temperature increases, summer times in Florida, we can get pretty hot here, 90 to even 100 degrees. And situations like that with the relative humidity being around 100% in some cases, you want to wipe it off very quickly, and in which case I recommend a 30-second application. Apply as much as you can in 30 seconds, and then go back and start to wipe it off. You don't want to leave it on too long. The higher the temperature, the faster the cure, in which case you want to wipe it off faster and faster. Here I applied this about 60 seconds ago, and now I'm wiping off the residue. I'm going to use multiple wipe techniques here. I'll use circular with overlap, given that it's a round panel. And then I'll go back with a crosshatch pattern, and that's back and forth, back and forth, a lot of overlap, and then going the opposite way. We're not just wiping off the surface, we're polishing the surface. We're polishing the nano ceramic into the paint, bringing out the shine. This does not in any way take off the ceramic. The ceramic is still there, and you'll see it from the shine. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jonathan with Lat 26 Degrees. Please visit our website for more information and more how-to videos at lat26degrees.com.